kids' TV moments. Comments right now and leave. Yo, what's happening, guys? It's me. It's your homeboy, Big C, Dick in your ass here with another. Down. Greetings and salutations, my beautiful people. I'm Cody Ross. Now, wasn't that one of the worst openings you could possibly ever imagine? In recent years, everyone's got the bitch about bad and video game, you know, Halo 2, Mass Effect 3, Fallout 3, Dying Light. But there's not really much discussion about bad beginnings. If a game can't grab you in those first crucial hours, or if not that, even first crucial minutes, you're not only looking at a sour starter when you just play 50 pounds off, but potentially even a player who gives up playing in this much of the game. Yeah, starting game may break a video game in a lot of cases. Let's not forget what Lemony Snicket was. Bad beginnings. So here's a list of 10 video games I know have really shit beginnings. And yeah, this list is in no particular order at all, and please keep in mind that I'm talking about beginning game, not necessarily some other thing. Playing that way, doing something very working to make that PS1 in 1996. They see there, beginning of game Yes, I love the Last Guardian. I also do understand the so much better than all the personalities we put together, but until then, you don't see actually, the true on NES is a slog, but it's a big slog. It's not a slog stable to it. I'm sure everybody knows about this unlicensed waste of time with 52 games built into one cartridge, and how every single game on that cartridge is either broken, controls like shit, looks like shit, or plays like shit. But the ones that have the worst beginnings are game number 49, Jigsaw, and game number 9, Alfred N. the Better. What happens on any normal copy of the game is that you click on them, and then they just don't start at all. If that's not a bad beginning, I don't know what is. Let's play something a bit more fun. Rock Band. Even better, how about Beatles Rock Band? Beatles in a Rock Band. This is incredible. My favourite game next to Rock Band.
Please, Demella.
Game on popular cultural icons and stages built and artistically created within the game's engine alongside the classic implemented tracks played correctly on the classic system of a popular music created electric.
Oh.
Rock Band is playful, and the buildings actually.
I only got 9.
It's a shame then that you need
Damn
to
it.
remember the tracks from the Beatles' first album when they were easily at their most shit. Yeah, you heard me. Come at me. I do not like the early Beatles albums at all. I don't think they can play their instruments very well, the songwriting is ridiculously basic, the lyrics are fucking trash. I just don't like any Beatles stuff. I just like any Beatles stuff until hell. And when you're stuck playing a rhythm game where you need to begin playing through multiple songs that you really don't like until you reach the parts that you actually do enjoy, it's like hell in my living room. It's smothered by plastic pop on the guitar and black oily pigs. So yeah, shit to get into the game. Okay, like Italy says, you should you love the stuff. This would be like Christmas came early for you, but Santa personally handed you that 20 minute already in case you want to say. So let's move on to something agreeably terrible. Mighty number 9. More like shitey bumbling swine. Yeah, so Shiny Bumbling Swine is a game that I actually don't completely bloody hate. I don't like it and I have no desire to go back to it whatsoever, but I didn't hate it as much as other people did, especially those who kickstarted it when it looked so unbelievably promising. However, nobody could have even slightly anticipated how bad their investment could have been until the beginning happened. Everything wrong with the game can be summed up in the plastic and lighting capability in the genius to be remembered. I have no expectations, yet was somehow still disappointed.
This will be over in a couple of keys.
This game made, and look at this image to realize how bad of a first impression this game was made. Frustration, lazy, couple 3D character models, and demo mode, they speak, lackluster music, great controls that never fully demonstrated the game never fully explained. It's kind of a basic standard of the game. Again, it's how the back is rolling there, and it makes it and yet the game is not really it was a slightly challenging story as possible to go on for quite honest to be the it's part of the game is part of it's a part of you know, back in the good old days. Games were good. Back in the 90s. Games are only good at the 90s. Games started now. Everything's started. PlayStation, I mean, it's been the year 2000, but wait, it's not the 90s. Anyway, it's a game that I find just unbelievably okay. And anything about it years ago is. And I haven't seen opening cinematics of party games go next to Sonic Shuffle. Crash Bash is particularly awful and in all the wrong ways to me. At least Sonic Shuffle is hilariously bad and entertaining with how dumb it is. But here, well, take a game about two voodoo mystic masters in the universe of an orange anthropomorphic bandicoot with genes on that hold an immense amount of power in the games that they appear in, which is best demonstrated in Crash 3. The evil one is trying to bring about the end of the world with the help of the evil Cortex, and the good one wants to battle him and help you along the quest by providing you extra hits to the gameplay. That's it. It's a simple rivalry and one that's enough to get shit done. Crash Bash, may I remind you, a party game, comes along, however, and gives us an epic dispute in a random temple in a random space dimension with Aku Aku and Uka Uka, literally, as Aku Aku described, bickering. Excuse me, what? Bickering. Yes, you heard it. The entire basis of this game's plot is that there is unrest in time and space because Aku Aku and Uka Uka both are just bickering about who's better, good or evil. I'm not joking, it's fucking pathetic. Uka Uka tries to make it interesting by trying to fight Aku Aku, but then...
No, Uka Uka. The extras are not allowed.
That's bullshit! Just be on its face!
No,
Hey, these guys can't fight each other, but apparently they can summon other characters to kill each other in battles. And that's it, that's the story. That's the story. It's the game I've ever seen. It's trying to get it is the thing in the whole game that's the it is a
games I've ever played. The one with so many flaws, it's almost like a joke within itself. Even if this game is solving to the advertising, I was promised a British line rather than every choice credit and story. Don't rather than storyline to just design and story and carrying on. All this is really investigation, great magic, expressive violence, great graphics, and stuff does after an hour of the what you do that time, you watch the main character in the business, custom private rivals, and then do the options to the side together by then watching the most balance. Then you flash out and you do properly the hit when it gets good. Look for a good 90 minutes, you're better until the high point loses the through the strong. Everything is set on a straight line, you can't say anything ever at all, so that you can how to get this control down, quick time event style, position and safe place possible, but for fucking 90 minutes! You do some designing work for your job, you help your wife with shopping, you watch it every after the robot by the kids and David Cage desperately wants you to feel emotions for before the inevitable death. You watch one of your sons be a rude and utterly stupid selfish brat who runs up in a crowded shopping mall and into the street while you just scream after him. Then you shout at him across the road and watch him be an even bigger idiot, followed by watching him die, somehow. How did he die? I still don't know. Did Ethan crush him? I figured that just hurt him, not kill him instantly. And then it's the slow opening credits, and then you're in the future trying to look after the remaining alive child as you make dinner, force him to do homework, and sit, and then get him ready for bed. Does this sound unbearably boring? Yeah, I bet it does. And I just quickly summarised it in a brief paragraph. Imagine having to sit down and play through this stuff before any of the good things happen, for over an hour. Look, maybe this isn't where you need to go to get the best game. Let's go back again and play 1999's Driver on PS1. A very fun and bouncy, often little tricky gangster crime game taken a lot. You get away with, along with deliveries, tailing, avoiding police, smashing up everything as long as you don't burn out. It really was a blast, especially for the time. It's just a huge fucking shame at the very beginning of your world's bit by bar. In a totally unskippable tutorial, you are forced into a series of to-do-list tours for your car in a parking lot, and you have to just keep replaying it until you get it right. No ifs, ands, or buts, just be perfect straight away.
Trust me, I got this.
Okay, replace it with a group of teenagers saving money to help trying to get back to town. And you have something that really doesn't need to have cutscenes so ridiculously bloated and long with literally nothing happening in them with horrifically uninteresting characters. Oh, it's fine. Go something! And totally redundant gameplay. The Twilight Town prologue part of Kingdom Hearts 2 is one that just never seemed to end, and nothing that interesting ever really happens story-wise or gameplay-wise. You just spin around day after day and watch these boring, forgettable slates talk to each other, deal with bullies, do occasional mini-games, speak to the boring locals about things that need doing, do actual jobs around the town because you're a teenager that needs to make money. Aww. Where's Mickey Moise? And yes, you could always rush the gameplay and skip the cutscenes, but unless you played the game before, that's an invalid argument as far as I'm concerned. You won't know how to speak through it, and you'll have to miss out on every single aspect of what important story is hiding in these massive scale conversations about summer vacation and ice cream. Don't get me wrong, there is intrigue, there are things worth paying attention to, but in my personal opinion, it might be buried in a load of boring tripe. And don't get me wrong, I love long cutscenes. The cutscenes aren't really the problem here. It's the whole package. It just keeps going and going and going, never growing and exciting more tension, never making you play anything interesting, and the locations, setup, characters, music, some of it changes for a long, long time. This is an action RPG with Disney and Final Fantasy. Why is it so much snappier? At least with Metal Gear, you actually do shit in between the chit-chat. You don't chat, run around, and then speak to a lady about a missing cat, and then chat again. You get snippets of something going on, and then it's like shit you don't care about. And the problem is that it's the vital shit that you should care about. It's just presented in such a sleek and drawn out way, and like I said, this is a Metal Gear, it's Mickey Mouse. Why take this approach in the first place?
Okay, that's fine. I'm done. I'm not going to try today. So anyway, I think we're going to like it in. You go down to the comments and you type your bad beginning.
This is not a typical idea. Trust me, I got this.
This will be interesting.
It's such a system of people. And if you look at most of the pack and realize how disgusting it is, look at it. It's fucking hard.
Oh, good.
It's too fast, the reaction would be too moment. There's no major exploration, no getting lost, no unlocking more freaky corners of the huge open space. You just pick the stage and finish it. And again, that's fine. I like the game, but it's no Luigi Mansion off. And now since Nintendo announced a 3DS remake of the original game to give it the practical overhaul and right deserve, I had to pick up the second again, and I can play like the third game like the same. But hey, let's completely mirror the situation with another game series. Outlast. You know, I think Outlast 2 is fucking great. In fact, I think it's even better than the original. I still do not understand to this day why Outlast 2 got so many whack with so many reviewers and websites for the first game. In fact, after reading a few of the reviews and watching a few videos about it, the complaints I see about the game I just don't think exists. It's almost like we played different games. I saw people complain mostly about the lack of interaction and unfair deaths by enemies chasing you with dead ends, but honestly I've never experienced that at all, aside from some of the trial and error shit the game's had to pull off in the school sequences. I honestly think that the game was just too effective in making everyone panic a bit too much to realise that there is a fair amount of puzzling. The game is this dark for a reason. Just follow the light source. Even some more scripted chases that make you feel like you're and if there already was lots of light everywhere, just taking other directions whenever you get to lots of light enemies, you will find your way, and it isn't that hard. Honestly, I feel like you test my logistical planning to the limit when being chased out to death by crazy religious cultists screaming at me in the middle of a horrifying ghost town. I mean, yes, you're not going to feel like you know where you're going when you're in that situation. I kind of feel like that was the point of the horror in this thing. And as the intro to the game beautifully demonstrates, and as you realise in the most daunting way imaginable, you won't be finding any secluded places and definitely hiding there. This game is open, it's big, the possibilities of getting around and getting caught are genuinely scary, and you never feel safe if it's hiding in the looming darkness 360 degrees all around. Even when you get inside buildings, you can these walls. It's insanely oppressive, but not impossible if that's probably just really fucking stressful, and that's not a bad thing. Plus, it's kind of gritty and more music. I shall remember. I mean, in comparison, yeah, I like Outlast 1, but with its claustrophobic, blocky level design and burning enemies chasing you around the table to get behind like fucking sheepdog gameplay, I found it much less stressful and easy and fun. At the end of the game, it's still good, but Outlast 2 is more experimental, ballsy and smarter, and much freakier of game. Plus, that fucking thing in the dog gets stuck in heaven, it's sticky on fucking fuck, and speaking of sticky, as it's sticky, I'm pretty sorry for the second bully here, but I think that the insane police controls are fucking fantastic. Well, I mean, aside from the bike and the jet ski, no clue what happened there, but as for the rest of them goes, I actually love them. Yes, they are different, in fact, very different, because Crush's jump bug has been significantly changed so you can fall fast. It can make the full back against you. The controls are brilliantly insanely satisfying. series being applying the same amount of pressure from my son to this game on the particular camera and the one controller. The sticks just smack the edge of the plastic pretty loudly, especially compared to other controllers, and the clicks of the shoulder buttons and D-pad are really loud. And that D-pad, my least favourite part of the controller for sure, feels horrible to use for me. It's stiff, it's clicky, it requires more pressure than necessary to work, and it isn't ideal for 2D games along with a good camera. I remember playing Cuphead on Xbox One with this controller, and then when I went onto PC and used my DualShock 4, I was able to get through the game in hours less. Oh, and if there was ever a way to turn up a front-facing controller like I'm playing on PC, I never fucking found it, so I'm sorry if this is an invalid criticism, but playing this thing in a dark room was horrible because of that. The DualShock 4 light bar reflecting off of dark areas of the TV was bad enough, but at least you could dim it. And here on PC, the Xbox One controller is pretty fully in your eyes. Also, I just don't find it.
I don't like anyone out there. No, I'm kidding. I know it's with blind joke, like, it's the
Speed activate. I do hope there's something there.
Let me fly.
Actually, Trevino holds many titles, showing that the TikTok's worst mother who prioritizes spending her earnings on designer items rather than literal beds for her children, as well as having CPS called on her many times, or the inmate topic, proudly inmate topic prefers to make love to convicts rather than, regular people. But I think the title she seems to hold close to her chest is being TikTok's most cringiest. Okay, now I know that cringe is fine, okay, but once you've seen this video, then that will talk about it. She repeats in the disguise and she will do anything for that money, or like, I'm a investor, I like the money, but you won't catch her doing what she's about to do in the public video. Sit back and relax, folks. Dead and absolutely Trevino versus Johnny Man. No, that's not what you think it might be. Although I would put it past that.
Listen, it's not the video today. I'm doing a 20
This will be interesting.
Trust me, I got this.
So,
I don't suppose there will be any honey.
Let me fly.
I'm not being lying about you. This is actually for these I don't fucking know. Actually gives me, you know that meme where the guy's in the middle surrounded by other guys and he's like doing the fingering motion? That is what Ashley gives in this video. She's like leaning on it. Like, I know this is quite difficult. Actually, cringe.
Notification. New contains version 1.3. Hidden sound of the fake. Some states of movement will extend your server. Press the PS button for details. New notification. Speedstorm on the version of Genesis, version 0.8.5. Hidden sound of the fake. Some states of movement will extend your server. Press the PS button for details. New notification. Notification. Version 0.2.6. Hidden sound of the fake. This is some states of movement will extend your server. Press the PS button for details.
What spirit is that? Lots of different stuff. So I can find more. Well, I'm a big job today. We only have one bottle. So, if you're getting on with it, what's your name?
It's are you looking for a card? The first time somebody put my dad back. Long?
Like, no.
I'm not a do-it-in comedy play type of girl. Unlike men, if you like girls with the getting a lot of marriage proposals in my DMs, and I just gotta let you guys know, this is a fake belly, and I have a huge fantasy of, well, I think it's pretty obvious.
If you have a girlfriend, let's stop the fight for this.
Let's get the talking, the bodies, and what's most fun for me is the grind, you know? I'm always working on myself, on my actions. So whoever my girl is might not always, but they're always going to be taken care of. Wow, that's like my dad. This guy's talking. So, okay. But this guy, on my little, you can say, I really set the goals for myself to go. Next business with pleasure. Good job again, man. Oh.
Don't nobody cheat now.
Racing helps me think about just like on the light cycle course. I'm gonna go faster than I've like ever gone before.
Discover thousands of top-rated products. So, what are you waiting for? Shop now at lovehoney.com.au. Oh, Joe, what? Go get the shot caller. For what? Listen, if we can't count correctly, we're gonna need to go to deeper in screens. Go get the shot caller. What are you on fun? Now. Are you serious? Now. I'm not gonna get a shot caller. Go get it. Okay. How does this work? Well, you put it on your neck. My what? What? It's crazy. No, I'm gonna stop it. No, it's fine. Okay. You're a furry, so it's fine. I'm watching the phone. You're part cat. You'll be fine. You're a boy. Okay, so I need you to go sit in the corner, please. Sit in the corner? Sit in the corner for Mama. Frick, this is the weirdest day ever. Okay, now what place? What? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Slaves, like you're not moving at all. That's crazy. Can I go to the bathroom? You need to go potty? Yeah. Okay, go. Go potty. Go piss, girl. What's your ETA though? Like how long? Like I don't know, a minute maybe? Guys, I'm gonna get canceled. Everyone's gonna call me Hassan or something. Hello? Hello? Hi. I'm in the bathroom. You're not gonna fall in this time. Like you were smelling pretty bad the last time. Shot me, please. Guys, I think we're cooked for real this time. Call me Chasan. Chasan? That's wild. I'm not filling on a place. Oh. Hey, Chasan is crazy. To be nice. I want to go outside. I want to put the neighborhood kids. Can I move now? Yeah, you can move. You can come back. Do you want to come back? Yeah. Come here, Billy. We're good now? We're good. No more shot caller. Can I take it off? Yeah. That was weird. I don't know. You seem politically affiliated with that one. Training complete is crazy. I don't even know about that. No, I'm sure. What did you think about the convention? The convention was good. It was crazy. And then I doxed myself on your stream, and then a bunch of people recognized me. You know I'm streaming, right? For legal reasons? Yeah, I did. I would support you because, like, yeah, I really wanted to. I was like, well, I'm going to be there in person. What was it like seeing what I looked like? Traumatizing. Was it? Not because of your appearance, but because I didn't want to
be the one who doxed you. It was kind of cute. It was kind of adorable because you recognized me right away.
Yeah, I tried so hard to not say anything. Legit, I don't think I've ever been summoned as hard as when that happened. Dude,
It was funny because Demi doxed me first, and I was like, yeah, now Demi and I have to start Twitter.
Wait, so you pulled the clip?
Yeah.
Wait, here. Wait, Snackers, where's the clip?
Yeah,
Where is that clip? Mars! Where's the clip? Mars! Watch it, I'm gonna go fill in Cha Cha. No, wait, Cha Cha was feeling pregnant. This is rocky. Oh, that didn't last long. Oh, here we go. Wait, you ready? Whenever? Okay, here.
Like, put a mom on.
Put a mom on? True. Here we go. Okay, wait, so here. 122,000 views.
That's crazy.
Holy, 4 days ago!
Yeah, dang.
Crazy.
Wow, already.
Wait, the way Demi said mommy, it's totally understandable. I would too.
She
This
needs
is a
to be
cool mom. Holy frick. Okay, here. But guys, this is my reaction to Cha-Cha effing surprising me live.
We actually do have
A lot of music.
a camera for the crowd. Wow. So you go.
I'm excited to talk to people. I really thought you were real humans. Because one day I want to be a real boy. It's really
Jimmy here to get on this.
Oh, you got a friend. Oh, it's cute. Yeah, Jimmy, what up, Jimmy? He's like, what's up, nerd? And I'm like, you want to like talk to people for me? He's like, heck yeah, I'm in. And then we like do a little, okay, bet, let's do it. What is this giga shot block? So dumb. Oh, what?
Are you ready for the next question?
Wait, it's the arrow. Oh, yeah. I'm ready.
Alrighty, here you are.
At this point, I told my chat this, but I literally, all I could think was like, no way, a woman watches us, let's go.
I was the only woman that only your mom would.
Wait, you were the only girl?
Yeah, you were only your mom.
Somewhere.
Ow. Oh.
Speedstorm.